Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we are here to cover Paige Bueckers and the Dallas Wings again. This series, I'm surprised that I've been able to hold on to and still do. I always do enjoy doing series, but like stuff always seems to get in the way, and because it's so random when games are sometimes like I'd say random, but like I know ahead of time, but it's just for me, I film like on 1 or 2 days, not every single day, so it makes it a little bit interesting that I've actually been able to do all this. So I've been enjoying it though. This series and this season's been good, even though Dallas hasn't always been. Dallas loses by 10 here to Golden State. Not ideal, what you want to see at all. It was mainly all that third quarter. It kind of felt like it kind of fell apart. Um, I don't even know what to tell you. This is kind of the Dallas mantra. It's like third quarter or second quarter. It's like randomly one of those middle quarters, they just get absolutely slammed, and then they just never come back from it. But Golden State improves to 11 and 12 on the year. They're looking at a pretty solid first year. They've been really good at home, terrible on the road, but uh, Dallas 7 and 18, just kind of rough. Like I said, we're still 2 games away from getting that ability to tie last year's fame, and we still have 2 more games against the Valkyrie. I mean, we're 1-1 this season, so there are a team that we have beaten. But let's just jump into the game itself and talk about Paige Bueckers. 37 minutes, back to being a full night. It does make sense. They only use 3 bench players, so it's kind of unfortunate when that happens. It's kind of the Dallas mantra right now that they have to do. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I thought Lee was doing great, but they just only had her in there for 13 minutes. She had 4 points, 2 rebounds. Why? She's literally had 10 rebounds almost every game since Dallas just picked her up. Why change that? It wasn't like there was a bunch of people that were hot on other stuff. Her differential was only -2. Obviously, she was only in there 13 minutes, but I don't think she did that bad. She shot a couple threes that she probably shouldn't have, but like that's a good like, hey, just don't do that type of thing. So honestly, I feel like there could have been a lot of other stuff. Nobody really took over this game, but like I said, we go to Paige Bueckers, 7 and 15 on in the field, so just under 50%, which is about what she's been doing lately. It's not ideal. I feel like she's definitely a better shooter than that. 3 point lane, she was 2 for 5, which is slightly, I think, better than what she's normally at. So I guess we can at least say that it's about 40%. I think she's 33% normally. 3 for 4 on the 3 point. No, one for one. Why did I 1 for 1 on the free throw line? 1 rebound, 6 assists. So she did get the ball movement, 4 steals, which is very nice, and 17 points. Her differential was -14. So yeah, 17 points was phenomenal. I mean, for her, I mean, it was the number one on the team, number one out of everybody. That's the crazy part. Like she had 14 points or it's not 14, 17. What am I on today? I'm keep reading different stat lines and I'm messing it up. But she had 17 points, which is number one out of everybody. And I feel like that's kind of crazy because she really should have had more points and everybody else just kind of was there. Carrington's went back for 2 games, only had 4. James and JJ Quickly, the other 2 rookies, had 13 and 3 respectively, which is not the 3 is not great, especially because it's just 1 3-pointer. But I think overall Dallas is just struggling to find who they are. The Sparks have won 4 straight games, so they're way above us in the standings, which I'm a Sparks fan, so I'm completely happy with that. And I'm also into this whole thing where I want two things to happen here. There's 2 things that I really want to happen, and that is I want Dallas to be able to beat their total from last year, even if it's by 1 game. So that means I want 10 wins at least. But I also want a good draft pick because there's a loaded class and there's literally 2 great players I think that are in this draft class. I could be completely wrong on it. I know the girl from USC and the girl from Connecticut. I think both are in this year's draft class. I'm not 100% sure on that. So maybe fact check me on that one because I'm not 100%. But if both of them are in the draft class, that means you're not going to miss on the 1 or 2 spots. So you got to be in that 1 or 2. One seems pretty locked down for the Connecticut Sun, 3-20. I don't think they're going to come back anytime soon. Lost four straight. Chicago's lost four straight, and they're 7-17, so they're slightly better than us by just having one less loss, but it's not by much. Dallas is 7-18, so I feel like there's a lot of stuff going there that where I want three more wins, but hopefully not at the cost of the draft pick. So I want four wins for Chicago, three for us, and that would be the perfect scenario, honestly, because that would give us a lot of stuff. Next up for Dallas is the Wings. Yeah, Dallas is the Wings. Is Las Vegas. We got the Aces, New York, Atlanta, and Indy is the next. And then you go back to New York if you want to go the next five. So in the next 6 games, we have 3 games against New York, which is the number one team. So that's not a thing that you want to see there. I feel like this is going to be a very, very bad time for Dallas. Hopefully we pick up a win against Atlanta. They're always 50-50 on us. Indy, we played pretty decent last time, but they didn't have Caitlin Clark. We still have we have 2 games against Los Angeles on the schedule this year, 2 against Golden State, 1 more against Connecticut. So there's a lot of stuff that we have opportunities to win. 1 more against Phoenix, which we've beaten. So there's still some time. If we're thinking that we need to get 3 wins, it's very doable. With it looks to be, I keep forgetting we have 25 games down, so we have 15 to go. So we need 2 to 3 wins and 15. I believe it's still doable. I really do, especially with 2 Los Angeles games. I feel like there's a good shot we get both of those games and end up, being close there because that's kind of how it is. I kind of, I'm rooting for them to win. I'm obviously rooting for Paige Bueckers to do good. I mean, I'm fine to a certain extent. This is kind of rough to say, but if Paige Bueckers goes out there and scores 30 points and Dallas loses, I'm not that upset about it because it's all about Paige Bueckers and it's all about this season is a loss no matter what. So you want Paige to win Rookie of the Year, which is what I want to happen. And I want essentially them to just be slightly better. I mean, averaging still 18 points a game is still really good. I don't know what the league average is. Do they have that readily available here? 23 points from Colin, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna be able to say her name. Paige is currently ninth on points per game. That's not too bad. That's pretty good for your first year, and it's 18 points. I think if she gets up into that 20 points, 21 points, she would be in the top 3, which I think would automatically put her in that position. Um, let's see, field goal percentage. If she's up there, not really, but she's 31st in field goal percentage. Rebounds per game obviously shouldn't be super high up there because she's not really a rebounding machine. What about steals per game? She is fourth with 1.8. So there's some good stuff here. Like she has a lot of good value. Minutes per game, I'm surprised she's not number 1. She's number 4. Again, these are just all good stats. I really do think she's putting up, honestly, easily Rookie of the Year. And in that talks that like she's not going to win MVP, but should at least be talked about how well she did. I mean, obviously there's a lot of season left, and she definitely can turn it on and get closer. But I'm really excited that she's had a phenomenal rookie year, even though the team has struggled in a lot of the time. So, yeah, if you guys are liking this series, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm still debating on what to do with the series next year because I'm gonna miss Paige and her pretty decent playing. So we may have to revisit her again or whatever we've decided. But we still got a lot of this season left, so we'll figure it out by then. Until next time, it's been Japan. Bye, guys.